Did anybody watch Bridgerton? I love that show. Like, I am obsessed with Bridgerton. I watched season twice. I can't wait for season 2. I had some friends who didn't like it, and I was just like, hey guys, what's up? It's Monica and welcome back to my channel. You guys requested and I'm doing it. It's finally here. The 2021 fashion trends. I did a poll to ask you guys if you wanted to see this, and it was anonymous. Like, you guys wanted a trend report. I did a blog post on oddbymonica.com. If you're new, make sure you check out my website. So I did a blog post highlighting some major 2021 trends that I feel like everyone can do. I actually have a post that's going live today just showing you ways you can incorporate the trends of the year. So make sure you check out that post. But yes, even though I did the post, you guys still said you wanted a video, so I'm delivering. Here's the video, 2021 fashion trends. From the runway to everyday. And I'm super excited about this video because it's, first of all, it's something you guys requested. And there's a lot of fashion this year. I know a lot of us are not going out. A lot of us are still under quarantine. A lot of us are in lockdown and all of that. When we do go out, we're practicing social distancing. So it doesn't really feel the same, but there's just so much fashion. And I really do believe that fashion has just become a distraction. And you know what? I'm here for it. I need the distraction just as much as you guys, trust me. So I'm doing this video. But before I jump into the video, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you love fashion and more fashion, especially high-low luxury fashion, make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And yes, I'm bringing out the wig. I love this wig. It's fun. I've had it for years, like literally for years. This hair is so old, but it's so good. Once upon a time, long time ago, I used to sell hair, and I've always done my own weaves and whatnot by myself. I never thought I would be a wig person, but yeah. One of my friends, she's amazing with hair. She's based in the UK in London, and she made this wig for me. And it was with the hair that I used to sell, which is amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna actually stop that because that's a long story and I could go on forever. But yes, love the hair, love the wig. For everyone who's been following me, welcome. I'm doing the video for you. Newbies, make sure you check me out on Instagram as well. I know you've subscribed, you've checked me out on Instagram, Odd by Moni. You're following me on all the social platforms, and you've checked out my website. So now that we've done all that, now we can get into the video. So the first trend that I feel like it's a no-brainer, like really, is elevated loungewear. I talked about it in the blog post. I talk about it on Instagram. You guys following me, you know this. And it's just one of those things that fashion has been able to adopt to current situations. The fact that we're all at home, everybody wants to be comfortable. A lot of people are working from home. A lot of people are stressed. And even though fashion is on the brain of a lot of us, like me, but at the same time, there are so many people that just want to be at home but still want to look good. So in 2021, we're going to see more and more elevated loungewear. I showcased some elevated loungewear looks in my date night video that went live, I think about 2-3 weeks ago. No, yeah, about 2 weeks ago. But anywho, yes, it's all about that elevated look, loungewear that's beautiful, still in those nice terry cloths and cottons and those, you know, comfortable fabrics, but just with a nice twist. So I showcased the JW Alexander one. Like I said, it was in the date night video. But instead of just having, you know, your quintessential sweatshirt, straight throw on whatever, J.W. Anderson decided to, you know, take it up a notch and create this silhouette where it's more fitted through the waist, and then it kind of flares almost to have that fit and flare look. You also have the two-tone with the terry cloth, so, you know, it's just giving a nice elevated chic look to your everyday loungewear, and I'm here for it. I love this trend. This is a trend that everyone can indulge in. You have the high price points, you have the Zaras, the H&Ms that are just making it super affordable. So a trend you need to get on. The next trend that I absolutely love and I'm here for is the wide leg trend. I really feel like this trend is borrowing from that whole elevated loungewear look in the spirit of feeling comfortable and, you know, wanting to put on clothes that are not too fitted or restricting. I am a huge fan of wide leg pants. I've always been a fan of wide leg pants. I've been rocking them, you know, when they weren't on trend. I just feel like there's something about them that are is just very chic and very, you know, unique in a sense, because you're kind of really borrowing from men's, you know, attire. So I love a wide leg pant. This Victoria Beckham pair that I got from Shopbop, I love. It's got the black in the back, and then you've got that plaid in the front, and it's just a beautiful pair of pants, and you'll see so many different versions. The key to this trend is really to go high on the waist and then just kind of let it go straight down. It's super comfortable, but you're dressed up, so I'm here for this trend. I am all the way for this trend. Love it. All right, so another trend that I really like is the bralette. I did the whole bralette thing in the date night video. Actually, in the date night video, I am showcasing a lot of trends. Just, you know, I guess with the new year, I'm just, the way I'm dressing just slightly, you know, shifts towards the trends. Not necessarily intentional, but I'm just more aware of them. So I did the bralette with the blazer, and I did a high waist pant with that. And then I also did this look where I'm showcasing this bralette from Zara, and I'm wearing it with a tweed blazer, and it just looks really beautiful. My thing is, I personally don't like showing like too much stomach. I kind of have this rule where I try to do 2 to 3 inches in between the top and the rise of whatever pant, trouser, or bottom I'm wearing. So this kind of does that. I'm wearing it with a pair of high waist jeans. They're from Zara, but that just shows you kind of fun ways and more elevated, or, you know, a little bit more sophisticated ways to wear a bralette. So, you know, if you want to just show everything, hey, that's on you. But for me, my comfort level is just showing about like 2 to 3 inches of skin in between, and then throwing a blazer over it, just, you know, kind of to make it a bit more elevated. Okay, this next trend, crop silhouettes. I feel like crop everything has kind of been, you know, it's not going anywhere. And I think it's a trend that, you know, because we've seen it, we almost feel like, oh yeah, it's not necessarily a normal thing that we always used to wear, but now it's just so much. And more brands keep on bringing it out because it's just such a cool but flattering trend, and if you know how to style it right, it just looks amazing. This crop blazer I got from Zara, and I adore it. But not only are we seeing more crop blazers, but we're seeing more crop sweatshirts, crop pretty much everything. So, you know, sweaters, being if it's a cardigan or if it's a sweatshirt, everybody is bringing out something in a crop silhouette, and I feel like it's being produced to, you know, to kind of pair with your high-rise skirts or with your high-rise wide leg pants, or, you know, so the trends are interlocking this year, which I really like, and I'm here for that, which also makes it more accessible to the everyday person, you know, so I'm here for the crop everything. All right, another one is a blast from the past. Did anybody watch Bridgerton? I love that show. Like, I am obsessed with Bridgerton. I watched season twice. I can't wait for season 2. I had some friends who didn't like it, and I was just like, I didn't even go into the conversation when they were saying they didn't like it, because I was just like, I love it, I love it, I love it. But anywho, with one thing that fashion tends to do, it tends to mimic social happenings and, you know, what's going on in Hollywood and all of that stuff. So we've seen a little bit of this lingering in with, you know, silhouettes that kind of mimic, you know, the 1600s or the 20s or whatnot, or the 80s. So we're seeing so many silhouettes that are just mimicking, you know, the style from way back in the day. So for instance, the Bridgerton and your corsets and those beautiful necklines, we're seeing the pretty necklines and, you know, Zara and blouses and H&M and all these other brands that produce fast fashion are mimicking these, you know, I would say somewhat, you know, I wouldn't say ancient, but technically ancient trends. And you're seeing corset belts, and you're seeing like the Lougewear belt has always been around, but I feel like you're going to see more and more people and more brands will start producing more of those, you know, corset type belts, or just belts that really kind of singe you in at the waist. And then you're going to continue to see ruffles and beautiful laces and all those pretty fabrics and things that were really borrowing from the past. But you know what, in general, don't get me wrong, pretty much all fashion is borrowed from one era to the other. It's just a matter of what is on the forefront of fashion trends. So keep that in mind. Okay, extravagant sleeves. I love this trend. Like, I'm so here for the trend. We've seen the, you know, the shoulder pads and all of that continues to make way. So like, for instance, this jumpsuit that I got from Zara, it's got the big puffy billowy sleeves. And you're going to keep on seeing stuff like that. You're going to keep on seeing blazers that are a bit more boxy or that kind of stand out a bit more, almost to create like a rectangle, well, not rectangle, a triangle kind of silhouette. So we're going to keep on seeing those types of silhouettes. They're not going anywhere. If anything, they're going to become more and more extravagant. So stay tuned for that. I have to admit, I found one blazer from Zara, which was the one that I showed with the bralette. And that one was, you know, it did have that kind of triangular, you know, shoulder pad detail where it was long, lean, and then very squared on top. And it was super affordable. So you're going to see more and more brands bringing that out as we continue to move into the year. But, you know, the Balmains and all of those major designers are already doing it. So keep an eye open for that trend because, you know, I feel like it really elevates your look. So why not? All right, 80s denim. I'm all for like the 80s denim, the high-rise jean, the wide leg, the crop, the straight leg. There are so many different cool denim silhouettes that were super popular in the 80s, and they're all back. You know, it's just this year really is going to kind of mimic 2020 in a sense where there is just going to be an explosion of trends, and it really depends on how you put it together. But the denim is changing, so it's not going to be that skinny fitted denim. Really, that's definitely not the focus this year. The 80s vibe, or that, you know, higher rise, more loose, more forgiving denim really is all in the sense of, you know, you want denim, you want pieces that are comfortable. So you're going to see more of that. And I honestly, I'm here for it. There's something about skinny jeans. I love them. They look great on me, but give me the option of something that's high rise and straight leg and comfortable. I would go for that any day. So, and plus it looks amazing on, so why not? This is a trend that I don't know. I find myself like, you know, creeping into it, creeping slowly, because I was never really a fan of structured shoulder bags. Don't ask me why, but Prada has done such a good job with reintroducing their, I told you, I'm gonna have the name sliding through because I cannot remember. This bag has, I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Should I indulge in this bag, guys? Let me know in the comments, in the comment section. But it is a major trend. Like, Prada has gone heavy with it, and they've made it look really cool. A lot of girls are rocking it. I'm usually not one to kind of like, you know, jump on the bandwagon with trends unless I truly love it. And I don't know if I love it enough to indulge in it. I really don't. Plus, it's super hard to find. Like, they've sold out everywhere. Literally. I think if I do indulge in the structured shoulder bag, I might do like the Gucci, that classic horse bit, you know, shoulder bag that they have. I don't know. This is just one that I'm personally on the fence with. Luckily, a lot of brands are mimicking the silhouette, so it's affordable. You don't have to spend a fortune on it. So yeah, like I said, there's not a lot of the trends this year that I don't know, but this one is definitely one that I just don't know. I don't know. Should I do it? I don't know. On to the next trend. So this trend is one that I personally I'm totally here for it, and it's the juxtaposition of masculine and feminine. This is another trend that I really feel like is always around and is always a trend just because it really just stands out. And this is taking those classic blazers and your tailored dress pant and just kind of rocking it and making it now. We're seeing this really in all the other trends. So you're seeing your crop blazers that are featured in more masculine fabrics and are made with more of a feminine silhouette. So you've got the silhouettes kind of, you know, narrowing in right at the waist, even though it's cropped, or you have the fabrics that are a little longer to kind of mimic a men's silhouette blazer, but yet the waist just goes in. So you're going to see a lot of this. It really depends on how you want to style it. I personally am here for it. I'm obsessed with all of this, you know, even in the brogues and the loafers. Like, those are all details, and those are all silhouettes that are literally borrowed from men. They're literally borrowed from masculine silhouettes, I guess, is what I'm looking for. And I'm here for it. I love this trend. A lot of designers did, you know, their kind of mix up on it, where you're seeing blazers that are cut out. You're seeing boxy, very straight, narrow blazers that now come in at the waist to have more of a feminine silhouette, almost like an hourglass. And I'm here for it. I love this trend, 100%. So yes. This is one that I'm looking forward to rocking more and more. And you'll start seeing, and actually you've seen some of this already in some of my hauls. So yeah, if you're new, make sure you follow, because the hauls have so many different, you know, style inspiration, all that good stuff. So yeah. Go big, go loud, show up, show out. That is what I've coined this trend. In my head, I don't know if this is going to be reality, but I am predicting, I'm praying, I'm begging, Jesus, please, by the end of this year, there will be a handle on this pandemic. We will be able to go out. We will be able to celebrate. That means we are going to come out correct, which means sequins, feathers, fur, name it, we will be rocking it. It's all about extravagant. It's all about metallics, blings, and this is going to be more towards the end of the year. So that is my prediction. That is my hope, because once we can go out and be around people safely, I know you guys are my people, so I know we will be dressing to the nines, which means the bigger the better, the glitzier the better, and I am here for it. So that is my 2021 trend prediction that I pray will come to pass. This is one that I've seen on Runway. Chanel did a beautiful cape. A lot of other influencers have been talking about capes. I'm always on the fence with capes. I love a good cape as much as the next person. I have this really cool personalized cape that I got last year from a collaboration I did. No, not last year, but the year before. So I have a cape on standby, you know, if I need to. But yes, it will be a trend. Apparently, it's going to be a trend. You know, we love to see what Chanel is doing and all those other major brands. So, you know, capes are going to be a good trend. And it doesn't just have to be your outerwear cape. It could be in the form of dresses, or, you know, having the cape sleeves and all that other, you know, detail here and there. So yeah, I'm here for it. Oh, and I will have links to everything in the description box. Basically, what I have or what I'm featuring that's still available will be in the description box. And what I have on my website as well, that's under $100, will also be in the description box. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't check out the blog post. You still should check out the post, because there's a lot more detail. Netting, I'm here for this trend. I know it's probably not for everybody, but before you think of just like the net, fishnet, whatever, there's different ways to do the netting trend. So it could be in a fishnet, you know, hosiery or pantyhose, or it could be in net sandals like my Bottega sandals. So this is a perfect example of how to, you know, rock the netting trend. I love these shoes. Dior has done a lot of nets and just net fashion. Even I did a dress last year. It was an H&M dress, and it mimicked kind of a net detail. So keep that in mind. So you can do this trend. There are pieces available to do the trend, and I would say mesh also falls under this category, as well as cutouts. So just cutouts in general, really. And cutouts are a huge trend. Everybody is doing something in a cutout. Zara, H&M, Prada, everybody. So this is pretty much a trend that you just can't get around. I love this Zara cutout sweater. It's cropped. It has a cutout, so it's kind of featuring a few trends here, and I'm here for it. I love it. I feel like it's something that everyone should indulge in, especially if you're like me. I'm not so keen on doing cutouts around my midriff, but the shoulders, that works, and or maybe a higher part of your body. So I'm here for this trend. So cutouts and the netting, I'm here for it. I love it. I'm a huge fan. All right, color. So in terms of color, yellow and gray. It's all about yellow and gray. The two colors of the season. I'm so happy yellow is one of the colors of the season, because I don't know, I feel like yellow is my happy color, and I need all the external joy and happiness that I can get. So I am a huge fan of yellow and gray. I actually have a video going live that features about six, seven outfits featuring yellow and gray combination, so make sure you tune in to watch that video. It will be live next week. But this combination is just beautiful. It's happy. Gray is a great complementary color, so gray against yellow just really gives yellow that nice burst, and it's beautiful. I am so here for it. I have a blog post showcasing why you absolutely need a yellow bag in your closet, so I'm gonna have the link to all the blog posts that I've been talking about, so yeah, and the video, so yes. But yes, yellow and gray, a must for this year. Also, we're gonna see a lot of pastel colors, which I feel like always come around come spring, you know, so it's always on trend. But yes, a lot of designers have showcased it, so stay tuned for more of it. And we're going to continue to see monochromatic looks and those beautiful neutrals, so in your browns and your beiges. So yeah, I'm here for color this year. I'm all about the color. Last but not least, vest and cardigans. I'm wearing this beautiful Gucci cardigan that I absolutely love. But yeah, cardigans are big. We're seeing so many different silhouettes in them, boxy, short, fitted. I personally feel like the oversized boxier cardigan is more of the trend this season, or this year rather. And then there are vests. Vests are huge. We've seen vests last year, and they will continue to be huge this year. So I hope you guys grabbed all those vests that I suggested last year and take them out of your closet this year and wear them. Wear them as separates or wear them layered. Either way, they are a major trend, and they are here. They are not going anywhere, and I'm here for it because they're comfortable and you can do so much with it. So yeah, love. All right, guys, there you have it. Those are my 2021 trends. Which trend was your favorite? Which trend will you be rocking? Which trend is already in your closet? Let me know with your comments in the description box. If this was your first time, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Guys, don't forget to like this video. I appreciate it. And please leave your comments, because I do read them and I try my very best to get to everything. So thank you for those who constantly leave comments. I really appreciate it. Anywho, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, guys, because I post almost daily. I would say at least 5 to 7 times a week. You'll find all my collaborations there, my street style. No, well, I guess not street, home style, since we're not really going anywhere and I'm at home. But everything is there. Follow me on Instagram. It's Odd by Moni. Check out my website, oddbymonica.com, for tons of style inspiration, home inspiration, life inspiration, and all that good stuff. Make sure you check me out on TikTok, because I post pretty much every day there, and I do, you know, drop some tips here and there. So yes, check it out. Check out all the videos, because we have tons of fashion videos that are live now. As always, thank you guys for watching my video. I appreciate you all, and until next time, ciao. Oh, and make sure you subscribe and put that notification bell on so you don't miss the next videos. They're good. Bye, guys.